You walk into a Rolex store with $50,000 in your bank account. You are ready. You've watched the reviews, compared the models, memorized the reference number. You want the stainless steel Submariner, black dial. You step up to the glass display. It looks empty. You ask the question, "Do you have one available?" The salesperson smiles politely. Not rude, not dismissive, just calm. And then says, "We can add you to the list." No timeline, no guarantee, no promise. And in that moment, something strange happens. Your money loses power, and the watch gains it. Rolex produces over 1 million watches every year. Let that sink in. 1 million. This is not a small handmade boutique brand. This is an industrial powerhouse in Switzerland. So why can't you buy one? How can a company that manufactures at that scale have nothing in the display case? This is not poor management. This is not supply chain failure. This is design. Rolex doesn't suffer from scarcity. They manufacture it. There is a psychological rule called the scarcity principle. When something becomes harder to obtain, our brain assigns it more value. Limited sneakers, sold-out concerts, exclusive clubs. Rolex applies this principle perfectly. If you could walk in and buy a Submariner instantly, it would still be expensive, but it wouldn't feel powerful. Desire increases when access decreases, and Rolex understands this better than almost any brand in the world.
Rolex owns nearly everything in its production chain. Foundries, movement manufacturing, case production. They control quality obsessively. But here's the key. They do not dramatically increase supply when demand explodes. During luxury booms, during crypto surges, during global wealth expansion, they stay disciplined. They would rather keep you waiting than flood the market. Because once supply exceeds desire, status disappears. Rolex does not sell directly to customers. They distribute through authorized dealers. Each dealer receives limited allocations. And here's where the real game begins. The watch doesn't go to whoever walks in first. It often goes to long-term clients, high spenders, people who previously bought jewelry, people who build relationships. The waitlist isn't always a list, it's a filter. You are not just buying a watch, you are qualifying for it. Now something fascinating happens. When customers cannot buy at retail, they turn to the gray market. Independent resellers sell the same watch, brand new, for thousands above retail price, sometimes double. And Rolex rarely publicly fights this. Why? Because high resale value sends a message. This is not just a product, it's an asset. Scarcity fuels resale. Resale fuels hype. Hype fuels demand. And the cycle continues. Here's something most people don't know. Rolex is owned by a private foundation. That means no public shareholders, no quarterly earnings panic, no pressure to maximize short-term profit. They can think in decades. They can afford to say no and keep saying it. Rolex is not selling steel, not gold, not even time. They are selling controlled access. They are selling validation. They are selling the feeling that not everyone gets in. And when you finally receive the call, after months, maybe years, you don't just buy a watch, you buy entry into a system that was carefully designed to make you wait. And that is how Rolex turns scarcity into power.